Good morning, stacking community. This is Savage Stacker. I'm coming at you with another video very early in the morning out here in California. It has been really cold lately. Alright, this video is going to be about stacking mistakes and the mistakes I've made and how easy it is to slip into the collecting side of things versus just stacking silver and gold. It's very easy to slip into the collecting side of things and lose focus, and I'm trying not to lose focus, and I've made a couple mistakes that the value in it is the lesson learned. And yeah, so here's my little video. Here we go. The first mistake that I made, the biggest mistake that I made, is on this board here. But the first mistake I made is I was really entranced by these kilo stackers. Like, I had to have them, so I got a bunch. And a bunch as in, well, you see here 3 of them, but I have 2 more. They won't fit in there with everything else, so I didn't pull them out. So I have 5 of them. I bought them all at once, and yeah, just so I could stack them up and make them look cool, you know. And as I started watching a bunch of people's videos, I started quickly learning that, you know, those might be hard to sell when I go to sell them. And, you know, one day I will sell. I started stacking to save my money and to buy a home. I don't own a home yet. I'm renting, and I don't plan on renting forever, but out here where I live in the Bay Area, it is extremely expensive to buy a home. And so I'm going to keep saving, and I'm going to save in gold and silver. So yeah, this was a mistake that I made that's not really a mistake. It's just really big amounts. And somebody's not going to probably want to buy, you know, 5 kilo bars all at once. My LCS said they would. But once you get over a certain amount, you have to file a 1099. And I don't want to have to do that, so I'll have to spread out and go to a couple of LCSs, probably some I don't really have a relationship with, to get my money out of this. But yeah, I got these just so I could stack them up because I thought they were just the coolest thing ever, and I still think they're the coolest thing ever. They are shiny, they are huge, they're heavy, and who doesn't like to stack up silver? Okay, another mistake I made is I got these 3 little mercury dimes here. I went to the pawn shop, and pawn shops are a major ripoff. They really try to gouge their prices. It's amazing on how much more expensive they are. Some of them are. I can't speak for all of them, but it's just astonishing on how, like, these are like $3 each. And I was in there, and I just wanted to give them a little business just so to show them that I was in there, you know, to buy and maybe build a relationship. But these guys, you're not going to build a relationship with these guys. They're in it for trying to get your money. So that was a mistake. I just got 3. I got 1 for each of my children. I'll give them to them, put them up or something. My first piece of silver that I had for a very long time, many years, was a mercury dime. Actually, I sent it out to somebody here in a stacking community the other day, and passed it along because it's been in many hands. I really would love to know how many hands it's been through. Oh no. Sorry, I keep bouncing this box everywhere. So I sent it along to somebody in the stacking community, and now she will have it, and hopefully she enjoys it. It was the only piece of silver I had for many years, in my wallet for more than 10 years, probably 15, 20 years, who knows. It's a very long time. I found it in my change, and it's the only silver I've found in change ever. But yeah, that was one of my mistakes, is buying these for the pawn shop. You know, with tax, it cost me like $12 for 3 of these. It's ridiculous. My LCS, I could have got $1 face value for that. Okay, so another thing to watch out for is people really like these Morgan dollars. This one's really nice and toned up. It's really cool. I actually got this out of the call box, and it is in like pristine condition. I don't know why he had it in the call box, but it was. It's 1884 Morgan silver dollar. But sometimes these come at a very large premium, and they're very, very expensive sometimes, and you got to watch out for those. You get into the collecting side of things. I got this for $15. Not bad, but it's, you know, it's $1. It's not an ounce of silver. Along with this, I got this piece dollar as well. I got this. He had it in a tube, said $15 on it, so I grabbed it as well. Really, really good condition. But you have to watch out for these. Because there's some that are not this good condition, but they're key days or semi-key days, and they're very expensive, so you get into the collecting side of things. So I've been watching out lately for deals on stuff like this and trying not to beat up my cost average too much. But my largest stacking mistake is right here. This is my biggest mistake. And yes, these are beautiful. They're not graded. They're just in the box, a government box. But I don't know if you can tell, but the lighting is so bright on here. You can't really tell. Right in the middle of this, let's see if I can get it. Right in the middle of this maple here is a big old mark. And it's yeah, you can't see it. It's right there. I can see it, but right there, you can barely see it. And it's like it got messed up at the mint. And I bought these because this is the W Enhanced Reverse Proof Pride of Two Nations. I bought this from APMEX. Worried that I wasn't going to be able to get any. These are reverse proof, even though it's the W. I thought, okay, there's a lot of firsts going on. They've never had a joint thing going. They never had a joint venture going on with these two coins ever in the history. You know, it's the Enhanced Reverse Proof. It's probably going to be the last one of this style. So there was a lot of first and last going on, so I figured, hey, it's going to be collectible eventually, maybe worth some money eventually, so I'm going to get it. And it cost me quite a bit of money. I mean, if you look it up on APMEX, you'll see they're still on there. But once, that is a beautiful coin, though. Look at that one. But once they settle down, you know, we'll find out what the real price of these are. I mean, if I held on to it for 20 years or gave it to my kids in 20 years, they might get back what I paid plus a little bit more, maybe not. So I love it, I like it, but it's not what I'm going for. I'm going for stacking. And when you're paying almost $200 for 2 ounces of silver, you're not stacking, you're collecting. You're getting on the collecting side of things, and I want to stay away from that, because my thing is to save up this stuff for the next 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. I'm not going to get rid of all of it, but save up a big portion of it so I don't spend my money and off it and put a large down payment on the house. That's my eventual goal. And I'm not going to get my money out of these, I don't think, when I go sell them. So I'm going to keep these probably forever. There's a few other pieces I'll keep probably forever. I just want to show this again. It's sitting here. Just want to show it off and gloat a little bit about my amazing buffalo. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. God, this thing's so gorgeous. Pop, 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 pop. that thing. That's not a mistake. That was actually a really good buy. I actually got it at, I traded it to my LCS for a long neck Liz that I got at Spot that was old, had some scratches on it. And I went in there and said, hey, I really want a buffalo. He's all, hey, if you got an ounce of silver or an ounce of gold, I will trade you. Gold is gold. So I brought him that in, a little scratched up, and he goes, oh, that's fine. Right here you go. Cracked open a brand new tube of these and pulled one out, and here you go. So amazing. But yeah, got one. Bam. Love it. Okay. Yeah, I got my knife in here. This is a rad knife. You can't get these anymore. These are antique. This is the LMF. Actually bought this online, and these are very, very expensive knives to buy online. They're definitely a collector and an antique knife now by Gerber. Gerber used to make really, really good stuff, but they don't make them no more. I just thought that was cool. I want to share it. It's not a mistake. That is my amazing knife. Okay, so yeah, so other things you got to watch out for. Sometimes these LCSs, you know, they just think that everything, because it's old, has to be expensive, you know. Like they try to tell me that. I said, okay, I'll take a dollar face value of some Constitutional, and I'll take some of these and take some of those. And I wanted some walkers because I were walking Liberties, and I didn't have any. Well, he said, well, these are going to be $19 a dollar face value. I said, oh, no. Well, they're all beat up, you know, they're all rubbed off. There's not as much silver there as there was, and you know, I'll pay the same amount. It's $13 dollar face value. We talked about it for a minute, and then he gave me a couple. Plus, he threw in a few dimes. So you got to watch out. There's deals out there, and there's not deals out there. So you got to pay attention to that. So yeah, a little bit of stacking mistakes. You got to stay focused. My new focus is trying to find things as close to spot as I can. The hair right there is driving me crazy. And yeah, find things as to closest to spot that you can. Get the deals if you can. Keep your cost average down if you can. And stay focused. Don't lose sight of your goals. If your goal is to collect, then collect. But if your goal is to stack silver and gold, keep your cost average down, and to eventually make money on it later on, way down the road, then try to keep it as close to spot as you can. Because you never know what the market's going to do. It could go up, could go down. You could lose some money if you need to sell at a certain time. So if you pay over a high premium for stuff, then you're going to lose all that money. And then watch out for, I really like the big bars, but they're going to be hard to sell if I have to really liquidate real fast. And yeah, so just a couple mistakes. I take it as a lesson learned. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. It's not as bad as I feel like it is sometimes, but at the same time, I learned some lessons, and I will keep learning as I go, and hopefully I don't make too many more mistakes that are costly, because that's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this to save money, and that's what I want to do, is save money and eventually sell and buy me and my family a beautiful piece of property that we can cherish and love and take care of. Okay, folks, that is it for me. This has already been kind of a long video. I will get better at this. I will. I'm just starting out. I just kind of think about what I want to talk about and then ramble on. And I try to keep it too close to what I want to talk about as I can, and sometimes I just kind of ramble on, but look at all that stuff. Look at that. But I will get better at this. I just really want to share with the community, because the community's been great to me so far. This has been so fun. All right, thank you all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Savage Stacker out.